Hi, and welcome to the Education Resource Management System short demonstration from Tiny Creek Software. We strongly recommend that you reach out to us and let us do a more in-depth demo for you. This is only going to hit a couple of the most important functions of this cloud-based application. For starters, the application is written in Python. It's a very modern, heavily supported, heavily used programming language. It's not going anywhere. This is going to stand the test of time. This cloud-based application is hosted on AWS, which is also used by Netflix and General Electric, so you know it's dependable, reliable, and it's secure. Some of the functions of the website really help your teacher focus an individual learning plan on standards mastery. This is so crucial right now as we transfer to a virtual learning atmosphere to keep these students on standards, focused on standards. We want meaningful assignments that are very targeted and intentional. The application comes with about 500,000 assignments preloaded that are all correlated to your state standard. The test student that we're going to look at today is an Oklahoma student, but any curriculum that you don't see, all you need to do is let us know. We will add it. We will set it up for your district. Everything you see is fully customizable. The same general principles apply to any state. So a lot of places will have this foundational core curriculum, say Odysseyware, maybe Edmentum. Compass is a popular one, Comprehend, Edgenuity. All of those things are already preloaded into your application for your district to use. If there's a curriculum that you use, we will support it. We are not limited to what you see on your screen. We're going to look at a math plan for a test student. The Walter student is a 5th grader, and we're only going to look at his math. This district or this teacher has chosen that we're going to use Odysseyware as the base of his curriculum. So as he completes lessons in Odysseyware, what we need to do is supplement that with some practice from other platforms. But we do not want this student to have to go to 5 or 10 different places to find what he's supposed to do on which website. So that's where the resource management system comes in. For this student, we've chosen to supplement with Flocabulary, IXL, Zearn, and Khan Academy. We've also decided to throw Study Island in there to do some lessons, maybe some assessments, some brain pop. You will notice some start and completion dates on the screen. Many districts do block scheduling. Not a problem. You will be able to pad in to your weekly assignment plans for students a vacation, a holiday break, administrative breaks, district closing. Maybe a family tells you in advance they're taking a week vacation. You can pad those days in to make sure that these students stay on pace to finish in time for benchmark windows or state test prep, anything like that. All of these dates that you see are fully customizable. Once this plan is set, and let me emphasize, this plan is an individual student plan. It does not have to be the same for every student in your district. This is crucial for your SPED classroom. Virtual learning with SPED students is difficult because of the resources. You could easily have a 5th grader on a 2nd grade math level, and you can attach some 2nd grade items to this pacing. You could easily have a 5th grader on a 4th grade reading level at the same time as you have that 2nd grade math level. vice versa. Imagine any scenario. You're not limited to 5th grade supplemental or curriculum for a 5th grade student. It's fully customizable however you want to set this up. Each Monday, we're going to send next week's weekly assignment to our students. We can preview our entire class at one time, save the teacher time, or we can do one student at a time, which is what we're going to do in this demo. Let's look at our core curriculum first. So our core curriculum begins with standard 5N22, then we move to 5N24, and we have 5N23. The first 3 lessons are decimals, probably some fractions in there, ordering and things like that. Once that student finishes 5N2, 2, 3, and 4, if you look, the next lesson, the next standard is 5N31, place value. So let's take a look at what this application did for the teacher automatically when they sent those weekly assignments. Vocabulary, the decimal, 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 fraction. 5N21, 5N22, 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 5N21. It went to a database of standards correlated assignments, and what you're seeing is Oklahoma academic standards. You're not limited to Oklahoma. Any state can work in here. And it pulled those out and gave them to the student simply because that's what standard they were covering in their core foundational curriculum that was chosen for the student. IXL, how about some practice over exactly what you just studied in Odysseyware? Look at the standards: 5N22, 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 5N24, 5N24. This week, we're going to put some hands-on practice with the same concepts that we studied in Odysseyware. The same thing for Brain Pop. So for your highly visual kids, here we go. 5N21, 22, 5N22, 24, right there for you. The teacher did not have to do anything at all to make this happen other than choose an individual plan that was well thought out to match the student's learning styles and performance level, and then click a button to send these. The application pulls all of this information from the database. So you'll notice in Study Island, these are not in order. Study Island does not begin with the letter E. This is because this is the order in which they're covering standards in Odysseyware. So it pulled out of the Study Island library exactly what the student needs to do. Same with your Khan Academy. How about those amazing Khan Academy practices? But how does your student know which one to do? You can say work for an hour in Khan Academy, but it's not going to do any good to go work for an hour on order of operations when what you really need is practice in decimals to really reinforce and cement in those concepts that you just covered in Odyssey. So this is where you get that layering. This is where you're going to improve your student performance on benchmarks and state tests. And then in Zearn, we've got 5N22, 5N22, 5N2, the same standard, 22, 23, and 24. 24, look here. Why did we go from Mission 1 to Mission 3? Because Mission 2 does not cover the standards that we're covering in our foundation right now. This is so invaluable for classroom teachers. All you need to do is click Send the List to Student Screen. That's pretty much a Monday routine. 5 to 10 minutes, every single student in your classroom has a weekly assignment list. Now let's see what the students see. Students can log in with their own personal login. All of this home screen information that you see is fully customizable, and we can go through that in a more detailed demo. The important things for virtual learners are, I need to know when I can quit each day. Otherwise, I'll find myself working for 12 hours My back's hurting. I'm not done yet. I'm frustrated. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. And those virtual learners can quit on you real fast. It's really hard to chunk things up on your own when you're given a long list. It overwhelms a lot of people. Our students simply need to wait until that turns green. That is red right now because I'm not done for the day. As I complete enough assignments, I can visually see a green number when it's time to quit. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to complete some assignments. I'm just going to say I'm finished and complete some work on behalf of the students. See, now there's a 1 and then I'll count to a 2 and I'm going to pause this, be right back when the number grows. As you can see, we've now completed 8 assignments. We're still not done for the day. So as we complete our next one, now the number's green. Now student Walter can stop for the day. Is he done for the week? Absolutely not. It's a little chunk each day. Again, this was all automatic when we sent the students' weekly assignment list. I'm going to finish the rest of these on behalf of our test student while I pause this video. Student Walter is going to finish his last assignment for the week. Now he's completely done. Let's look at what happens on the teacher side. It's really easy in a classroom setting to know when it's time to assess over a standard because you probably did a lesson on Monday, a worksheet on Tuesday, a group activity on Wednesday and Friday, or, whenever it's time for that unit test. It's really hard to know that for virtual learners. Either they get behind, they are just on different paces than one another. Every student is different when they get outside that classroom. Every student is different inside that classroom. This is a really quick real-time data. These change every time a student completes an assignment. These change. When I meet with this student this week, I know that they are ready to assess these 2 standards. They should sound familiar to you. That's what they were covering in all of those curriculums we chose. When he finishes all of his assignments, then it's time to assess. I get a pretty green bar. It's really easy. I also know that next week, we're probably going to finish up 5N23 because it's the largest number. Might be a good time to do a little lesson over that while we're talking this week and some one-on-one instruction to, again, add one more layer, one more intentional thing to this student's plan. Please reach out to us for a more detailed demo. Have a great day from all of us here at Pioneer Creek Software.